And hmm. Okay. Work. Work. And that one. Beautiful. Okay. We're in harmony. Hmm. Right. It's been a while since I've been here. What am I doing? Hmm. Okay. I think we arranged that everything looks fine this side. Have a chest area for him to work on. I have this. Need to get our villager traders up. Essential. That will sort out all of the problems. I hope. Maybe. Who knows? Careful about how I put this roof up. Chests might not work. Oui. Okay, Minecraft. Ah. What is this? Da, 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 da. Yeah. Da, da. I love how it went from unbelievably intense to nighttime twinkle twinkle little star music. Stardew Valley music. Doink. Yeah. So sad. Oh. No! Okay. Hydrate. And my bottle. There. Ugh. Excuse? Why? It's not dark here, isn't it? Is it? Oh, there you are. Hey, listen, buddy, as long as you don't get to my villagers, I'm fine. We can be friends. I'll call you Roger. We want your meat. There's more than my meat. I'll put the green torch up here, right? Way! Go away. Okay, perfect. Now that I put a roof on top of my enchantment area, now no one can yell at me. Hello, Payback Gamer. What happened? A whole bunch of non-happiness. That's what happened. Hey, Dragonblade. How do you do, buddy?
Job's done.
Job's done. Hey, my notifications work for a change. Everyone fucking celebrate for a change. What? What? Good lordy. So many emails sent in the span of like 5 seconds. Finally! Can we just like... Is this actual hardcore? No? This is hardcore. Look at my hearts. I haven't touched my hardcore world in a while because I was addicted to the Stardew Valley. What the fuck did I do here? Thank you for the subscription there, Payback. How do you do? Where you from? How'd you find the stream? Oh, I actually can't believe the damn subscribe notification work. Chat, it has been working for what? Like the last week and a half? Can you imagine? Like imagine notifications you spend hours customizing actually working. Oh man, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Never played hardcore? Didn't know the heart get a new texture? Yep. Yep, and when you die, that's it. That's literally it. The end of the universe as we know it. And... The fuck? No, don't ruin my crops. Fuck off. I worked many minutes on this. Ow! Oh, thank you, little buddy. Do I have diamonds? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm not wearing my diamond armor because I don't want to wear it right now because I need to enchant it. Oh, well. I suppose you actually get better trades from the blacksmith. Or whatever he's called here. Where's my hoe? I am on hardcore. If you guys can't see the textures of the hearts, I can die right now, but then I have to start all over again. And I don't think y'all want that. I actually think you guys want me to win. I actually do. I think maybe you guys want me to win. Although, when the Ender Dragon eventually gets to me, I think it'll be the end of me. Man even stole my potato, bro. My lord. That never gets old. Okay. We need a bunch of experience. We need a bunch of experience. Now, unfortunately, my mob farm failed spectacularly. So I'm real sad about that. Can't even begin to tell y'all the amount of work that was put into that meant nothing. So, you know. Minecraft is as Minecraft does, right? Ow, stop it. So, that's real sad. But I suppose we got to try again, right? I don't know where. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I suppose we got to try again. Just the nature of everything, you know? Just the nature of this game. Remember, don't forget, your membership expired. Instead of sinking me, which I appreciate. Thank you. I need to try that. How's the man? I exist. We have a stack of diamonds. I forgot about that. I'm actually fucking loaded right now. How long have I been playing? What day and age is this world now? I think I put this on. I know it was on like day ridiculous. Day 103. There we go. Day 103. So this is a fairly old world in terms of, you know, what people can speedrun for. Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is a great game. Fantastic game. I got a stack of diamonds, baby. Been lucky with the strip mining. Literally lucky with the strip mining there. Old boy up in here. Still strip mining. Who strip mines these days, right? What a loser. Who even strip mines? Oh, you want work? Here you go, buddy. There's work for you. There you go. You know what? You can also have half of these. I'll put you to work, little buddy. There you go. You want to work? Ooh. Look at my tribe of bees. Okay. Ideally, now, I want to get experience. You chunk destroy? There's a how to train your dragon mod pack? What? No, I'm not playing with a mod. I am playing with a resource pack, though. And all it does is it changes the villagers' sound effects. I have no mods on. It's not that good? Doesn't matter. It's a national anthem. Doesn't have to be that good. Oh, you mean the mod pack? Never mind. Sorry. Okay. You boys are still Gucci, right? Rotten potato. You know, you should probably, like, stick that in. Never mind. Okay, you can't stick it in. What a lovely farm village we have got going here, but I'm eventually going to have to destroy this wall and continue to expand the village of... Oh, stop it, Ron. There. Oh my goodness, it's a Digibun. I can't believe. I can't believe. Right, I should probably not be wasting time here, and I should probably start looking at ways to get experience. I could probably make an iron farm like people keep telling me I should do, and that would probably sort out my experience problem, right? That would be the ideal situation. As my old friend, old. Cock old. I feel old. I look old. I am old. The boiled one mod. What is that? Why does that sound like One Night at Frumpty's? Killed the dragon yet? No. In modded, yes, I've murdered the dragon countless times. In actual vanilla Minecraft, I always get to the nether and then somehow every fucking time I die in the nether. Doesn't matter how hard I try. I can have feather falling. The last hardcore world I had was like 3 years ago. And what happened is a ghast. I shot an arrow at a ghast and the arrow missed. And then off in the distance, like not even my render distance, that one stray arrow managed to hit a zombie pigman, and all the surrounding zombie pigmen around me, they lost their minds. And then I had to build up to get away from them. But in the nether, you don't dig up or straight down. And when I dug up, lava just rained upon me. And, well... death had come for me. And since then, I didn't touch hardcore Minecraft again. Up until now. Up until this very moment. So yeah, that was Big Sag. Let me tell you that right now. That was horrendous Big Sag, but you know. I suppose that's the karma I deserve. For, you know, going into the nether. I was looking for blaze rods. That was the problem. I was looking for blaze rods. Do I have Mortal Company? I have Lethal Company. But not Mortal Company. No. I don't play many games on my mobile, if I'm being honest. I do not. I have like a couple of games I play on mobile, but in all honesty, I really don't play a lot of mobile games anymore. I used to, but I don't know. Mobile games are just ad-ridden garbage nowadays. It's so difficult to find a game that I can just install and play without getting 27 offers of, hey, listen, do you want watch this ad for 5 gems? But these 5 gems you can only use not in the store. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, I see how you... Okay, I really need to get my experience level up. So, and mob farms failed spectacularly. I love it. Now it's just a monument to failure. So now I gotta figure out how to do this. Do I have payback too? No, I do not. English only, please. English only, please. No time for mobile games. I don't... What do I have on my phone? I have The Tower. That's my idle game. Let me go see here quickly. You get 20 free gems when you start, but are forced to use them in the tutorial to skip the 5-second timer. Exactly. I have The Tower. I have King of Fighters AFK. Which I bet you, like, eventually they'll stop doing support for it and then remove it from the store, like they did most of the other King of Fighters stuff. What else? That's about it. I used to play Bloons TD6 on my phone, but I've lost the will to play Bloons. Because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's about time for Bloons TD7, in my honest opinion. And because they don't have the balloon chipper anymore, I don't want to play the game anymore. Just like, why? No, it's too OP. We can't balance it. Then fucking find a way to balance it. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. Find a way to balance it. Forgot I could chat here. Do I play Minecraft Mobile? I have not played it, but I've seen Minecraft Mobile. And you know what? Honestly, it looks pretty good. But the problem is, I like modded more than I like vanilla, which is my huge problem. I don't mind vanilla Minecraft, but they are way too slow in implementing stuff that should be in base Minecraft. So, like copper armor being a thing and copper tools being a thing. Why was that not implemented when they put in copper in the game? Why? Why was that not a standard feature? Why do we have to wait? You play great. Sorry, but my English is very bad. No worries. Thank you. No worries. Appreciate it. And I even made this lovely pool here to fish, and then people told me, no, fishing is bad. A better chance, you know, sorting these nerds out. Which I actually need to do now. I'm busy walking around doing nothing of noteworthy value when I should, you know, just be getting my experience going. It's not nighttime. Stop. Okay, stop. I need the... What are you? The armorer is the one I need, right? So he's gonna give me good armor, right? And then someone said the lectern by knockback 2. The fire protection is really good. Honestly speaking, the fire protection, if I had 35 emeralds, I would get fire protection because that would help a lot. Can you guys get off me, please? Thank you. I struggle to keep memory on my phone. No mobile games for me. The problem with me and mobile games is it has to keep my interest. And the moment, like, you have intrusive ads on your phone. So, like, said there's no villager abuse. It's inspiring. You're gonna play games? Have a good one. Thank you for chilling. The problem for me is if a mobile game kind of forces ads on you and it looks great, but then they like say, oh well, listen, intermission, and then they just force an ad. It's an immediate uninstall. Immediate uninstall. I don't bother playing it again. And then I leave a 1-star review on the page. It sounds very Karen-esque, but here's the problem. You're forcing me to watch an ad when I didn't give you consent to put ads there. And then you want people to watch more ads to unlock more stuff. Nah. Take your garbage app and go fuck yourself with it. That's how I feel about it. If you make a mobile game and you force an ad into people's playtime, your game is an immediate no, and I warn everyone about it. I do. I warn every single person I know about it. I'm like, do not play this cuck game. But why? Because it forces ads. Okay, GG. It sounds awful, but that's how I live my life. I ain't got time for fucking bloatware and spamware on my phone. I don't. I ain't got time for that cuck. The world is a rough enough place with you wanting, and I understand it's a business model. Don't get me wrong. I understand that we are in an ad-riddled era where the only way people make money is by forcing ads down our throat. But here's the thing. You can still make a great game without ads and people will buy it. Just add content to the game. It's like nowadays with gaming. All these publishers and developers and stuff like losing their mind over going, oh, but you know, no one wants to buy the game. And I'm just like, my guys, did you maybe think that instead of putting cuck in the game that no one wants, maybe just make a game everyone wants to play? You know? Don't make something garbage that people don't want to play. Maybe, just maybe, the promises that you deliver in your gameplay trailer and stuff, if you deliver on your promises, guess what? People will play the game. Wow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? It's just like, wow. Maybe if we focused on actual gameplay and delivering what we promise, maybe we just get what we need. Wow. Amazing. But unfortunately, we're in that era of, nah. The more money we can eke out of consumers, the better. They'll tolerate it. Come on. You know, early access is... I don't have a problem with early access, but the main crux of the situation for me with early access is its content. So, like, Grounded 2, I need to reinstall it on Steam, thanks to Moomba. Grounded 2, I'm not playing at the moment. Why am I not playing Grounded 2 at the moment? Byakuaz, there's a lack of content. Now, I've yet to kick the Tarantula's ass, which I should, but I need to get to that point. Time to say something off topic. What about the public bathrooms at Asia where you have to watch an ad to dispense toilet paper? Oh, gosh. Your feet are burning? Why are your feet burning? Okay, see, chat? I'm doing what everyone tells me to do, okay? And I am caverning. Because apparently this is the best way to get diamonds. Right? Right? This is what everyone keeps telling me. No, you must cavern. Cavern is the best way to get diamonds. This is what I keep getting told. I think they're taking ads too far. That's ridiculous. I heard early access, especially games that are in early access even after 5 years. Looking at you, Daisy. Nah. I don't mind early access games. What I mind about early access is the lack of content and the lack of, you know, I get it's a fun thing. Like maybe sometimes the developers have like their own lives, and they do, right? We need to understand that developers also live their own life, and they also have family obligations and stuff like that. So I get that 100%. I do. And early access is a good way to, you know, tell people, okay, how can we improve our game? Is this broken? Is this underpowered? I understand that 100%. The problem that I have with it is the lack of content is ridiculous. So I played Grounded 1 right up until I beat the Broodmother, and they went quiet with the game, right? They did. They went quiet with Grounded 1. And I get that they were fleshing out story and they were doing a whole lot of stuff. I disparaged the lava and you immediately spawn. What bullshit is that? Anyway. I just need to stop this. What? It went worse. Look at that. Call that diamond finding? Come on, man. That's a long river of lava. Holy ball sacks. Look at this cavern. Look at the size of this thing. And yet, as far as the eye can see, do y'all see any diamonds? This is why I strip mine. Fuck this shit. Woo-hoo-hoo. Where you at, Toby? Oh, you're down there. Nah, I'm going. So, never tell me that the good old strip mine ain't the way to go, baby. Never ever tell me. The good old glory of strip mining is the way to go. And I have gotten proof. What's my Y level? Minus 52. Hey Timon, welcome to the stream. Early access is different from game to game. Like a story or RPG like Skyrim, you can open early access when you have all the major features in the game. Not as left is creating content and bug fixing. True. Oh, hello. Nice. Finally. Oh, yes. Rain on me. How many did we get there? Jeepers. Plus 19 diamonds. Damn, son. Damn. I would like to take this bucket of water back, just in case, you know, some unscrupulous individual follows me. Like a vampire survival game, you have all the mechanics, but you have only 3 heroes. Sure, do early access until you get to the 20 you wanted. Yep. I would say the thing is, you want as much gameplay for your early access game as possible, so that the hype doesn't die out, right? Because the problem with Grounded 1 was great right up until it had no more content to play further on the story, right? So you got all the weapons, you got all the armor that you could play with, and then that was the end of it. And then it got popular because it got released, you know, 1.0 and all that stuff. Which again, I have no problem with. But you need to make your base game in early access at least, you know, a lot more palatable and have a lot to do, rather than releasing bits and pieces at a time. Then you have the time-consuming part, make the content, you have all of this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel. There has to be content, and I feel like a lot of Grounded 1 just didn't have the content at that point in time. Right now, Grounded 1 is fantastic, and everyone should play it. a second. Okay, perfect. Now, I got a little few diamonds there, so that does help. But not a lot of experience. I think I might have to go into the nether and mine up a whole bunch of stuff until I can figure out how we can make a proper, like, mob farm kind of deal. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I am afraid. Because going to the nether is one of the scariest things you could probably do in hardcore. Now, I am close to a nether fortress. I am indeed close to a nether fortress. I wanted a good RPG vampire game. Play Vampire the Masquerade 1. Vampire the Masquerade 1 is a great... Oh my fucking word, really? Oh! Get wrecked! First try as well. What the fuck do you want, nerd? Sit your ass down. Fucking wrecked, loser. Oh, man. Oh, and I got a music disc for it, too. I have gold on me. You can't do shit to me. Right? Right? We gooch? Okay. He would have attacked me by now. So that was... Judgment, all my choices are invalidated by doing a single choice. Yep. Apparently, the second one is not good. So, Grim Dawn, as far as I understand, is getting a DLC. It's more a Dishonored game. How about that? That's disappointing, Dolan. That's honestly disappointing. And I didn't have massive hopes, but I kind of wanted them to succeed, if I'm being 1,000,000% honest. I really did want them to succeed. But unfortunately, all your choices don't affect the game at all. So what's the point if it's a choice-based game? Lock you into one specific ending? Ugh. And you do get choices after you lock that in? Nah. Then I will be giving that a skip. A newer game engine would be nice. Oh, well. Everyone thought that would be the case for Overwatch 2, didn't they? And look how well that turned out, eh? I should not be doing what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it. I should not be doing what I'm doing. I do want the glowstone, though, to be honest. People are out there asking for World of Warcraft 2. The thing is, we're already in World of Warcraft 2. Let me explain. World of Warcraft did get an engine and a graphics overhaul. They did. And I will say this much. I enjoy World of Warcraft. I didn't think I would, but I enjoy World of Warcraft. But I can see where people have the gripe with the game. The thing is, World of Warcraft doesn't need to change too drastically to maintain its player base. What I've always said is, my gosh, I don't know why they don't have the Naga as a playable race. It baffles me to this day that even in Warcraft 3, at one point you could play as the Naga. So, you know, that is the only gripe that I still have with the Blizzard devs. But, you know, I was hoping Diablo 4 would be good, and then Season 1 and 2 happened. And then after that, I don't know what the fuck they did, but Diablo 4 is just... Diablo 4 is an MMO. It's not an ARPG. And to be honest with you, I've lost all interest in playing it. Which is sad, because I went to bat for that game back and forth. And just like, ugh. Okay. This is not ideal, but I want blaze rods. Although I do think I have... Oh, shit. I do not. Then they added the Drakthir. Yep. And I don't even know why. I don't even know why. Again, I know too little about World of Warcraft, in all honesty, to make a massive issue about it. But the problem is, I'm a Warcraft 3 fanboy. Well, not a fanboy. I just enjoyed the story. I did. I enjoyed the story. But, you know, so much has changed since Warcraft 3. And I think a lot of people preferred Wrath of the Lich King. And they feel like World of Warcraft peaked at Wrath of the Lich King. So, you know. How do you do, Otaku? Sorry, been on a rant here. I'm just trying to get XP here. Don't know why I'm doing this old method of, you know, trying to do this thing. We don't really have ties with the Naga. Any of the factions? I mean, it makes sense that you don't have any ties to it. But I mean, it would have been fun. Even like from an RTS standpoint. Like I was watching Warcraft, StarCraft 2 last night. And the way they ended it was like a case of, okay, we're not revisiting StarCraft again. And I was just like, that is so sad because we got such an ambiguous ending for the thing. I was just like, really? Come on. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, oh. Why? Why you gotta do this? Why are people telling on themselves, complaining for getting banned while using Cronus Zen? No, but then people can't. You know, they can't. Why use the thing to make yourself an aimbot? Of course you're going to get banned. Some people are not smart. To me, World of Warcraft RP was peak. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the end of my run. I never got to do RP World of Warcraft, but I suppose that is something that happens. Oh, hello. Ow. Oh, you guys hurt now. Well, that's not good. Buddy, if I give you a whole bunch of gold, will you be happy with me? Like if I just do this. Okay, Okay, maybe not. Oh, for fuck's sake. I wanted to go home now. Why is it always me? Like, why? There's so many piglins and stuff you could be attacking, but no. No, 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 no. You want to make life difficult. Okay, back I go. Hey, well, you didn't want to fight? You didn't want to fight, bruh? Okay, at least safe. Okay. I know you can get materials from trading gold with them, so that's at least something that I could probably do. Go back in there for. Hey, buddy, are you losing your mind on where to put that? Okay, don't you worry. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just... Can you not? I had always wished that Blizzard would have, you know, continued to expand on the lore of their game. But unfortunately, when World of Warcraft came along, they were like, sweet, solid, we don't need to do anything anymore. And that is what happened. They didn't need to do anything anymore with their game. Or RTS-wise. And just doubled down. And I mean, I get it from a business perspective. I do. But then there's like lore that just doesn't add up and doesn't make sense. And then you have like one of your biggest antagonists just... I know how that ends now. With Arthas. And I don't want to spoil. You can get a dried gas from trading, but it's a 7.5% chance. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. You think I'm not? Yeah. True. Thanks for that one, Dragonblade. That does make sense. I don't know. I just find all these weird allies and stuff. These allied races and things. I don't know, man. Feels strange. You know, strange champ. I think that's how people talk now. I don't know. Okay, I'm going back. Hello. No, fuck you. I would like that bow, please. I would love that bow. You gave me the bow. What? Power 2 bow, hey? Mm-hmm. Damn. Mr. Pandaria? I don't think the Naga were even in Mr. Pandaria. Okay, I wish to trade with you. If you can give me a dried gas, I'll be a happy boy. Oi! You're gonna be a problem, aren't you? Come on. Just wanna stand on my stone bridge before you cause cock. Really? You had all that time. Yo, homie. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. Really? I'm trying to trade, you fuck. Can you just despawn? Can you do that? Thank you. I don't even know if that guy gave me anything. He just took my gold and ran away with it. Here you go. Thank you. Nice arrows. Spectral arrow is nice. No, come back here. I'm trading with you. Don't walk away from me. Okay. Obsidian. Nether brick. I have a lot for you, homie. Don't go anywhere. I don't even know what he's giving me at this point. String? Okay. Sure. Can I drop all of them? I don't have to. I love how he's just looking at the stuff. Okay, here you go. There's all the gold, my dude. Let's see what you got for me. I'm more at home. Don't you worry about that. Thanks for the arrows. Now you run away. What are you doing? Whoa! Do they drop netherite? We got a gas, chat. Your UI isn't working? Uh-oh. The fuck? What was going on there? Uh-oh. Mama Ghast is here. I gotta run. I got what I wanted. Okay, now, I have a question as to how this works before I fuck it up. Does the ghast fly away if I make it happy? That's what I want to know. Does the ghast fly away? Oh, man, we got freaking spectral arrows. You kidding me? I just can't believe that. What? Slowly? Yes. Okay, so do I have to put a leash on it? Okay. He slowly floats up and patrols the area. Okay, but does he go bye-bye? Like as in, goodbye, never gonna see you again. No! Oh, well, you know what? Also, Golem won't kill him, right? Okay, I'm getting mixed signals here. One says he leaves, one says he doesn't. Okay, now, the question is, can I prop him and then just give him water? Or will he die if I put him down? It's not intended for him to leave, so he'll stay. I kind of don't want to stick him on a leash. Hey, Wolf King, how do you do? Long time. It leaves, but only goes up like 150 blocks, but doesn't go away. So how do I get him to come back? Do I get a gassed whistle? Snowballs? Is that how I get him to come back? Oh, wait, no. I need to give him snowballs, right? I only have 9. Where's the rest of my snowball? Ah, yeah, there they are. Okay. I'm gonna take 32 just in case. So I give him snowballs, right? Oh gosh, I so badly don't want to fuck this up. Okay. Hey, buddy. I need to hydrate him first in water. Okay. So I just leave him. Okay. I'm gonna leave you here, buddy. I'm gonna leave you here, okay? You swim while I destroy my farm, but that's okay. You're adorable. What are we calling him? Make a little pool to put him in. It's fine. I should have stuck him in here, to be honest, but it's okay. Because I don't think I can pick you up once I put you down. If I hit you with a pickaxe, you'll die. So. Picky? Oh. That's such an Afrikaans name, Otaku. I think, in honor of our villagers, we should call him Ronald. That's what we should do. We should call him Ronald. Then when he flies away, we can go, "Stop it, Ron. Stop." Oh. The golem is stuck? Where's he stuck? Oh, shit. You know what? It's okay. He can bounce for a bit. Bounce, bounce. Isn't that the song's name? Bounce, bounce? I don't know. I don't listen to what's her name? Iggy Azalea, I think that's her name, right? Okay, while you're growing, don't fly away. Oh god. I really didn't think this through, did I? Like, this is a terribly laid out map. Greetings! Nice ass! Okay. Isn't there a guy that trades nether stuff? Hey, Nameless King, welcome to the stream. Okay, beetroot, not ideal. I still need to get the Fletcher up and going, right? Sticks. No, Ronald Weasley. Oh. I want to get 35 emeralds and a book so we can get fire enchantment. That would be really good. You always put the villagers in a 2x1 room? Nah. I don't want to be known as the guy that, you know, slave drives these people, you know? They're still villagers. You know what I mean? 16 emeralds for an iron sword that's got sweeping edge and Bane of Arthropods. Are you fucked, my guy? Like, are you, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, jeez. What doing? Smite. Smite. Cease. There's a free bed here. Why aren't y'all procreating? My goodness. Oh my fuck. You're gonna give me a sub, but you gotta go. No worries. Have a good one. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Gasty boy. How do you do? Okay. Here's hoping that the creepers just, you know, stay away. And they don't kill my gas. So you're gonna take a while, huh, buddy? Okay, I want to watch him grow. Dried gas feels better. They should be auto-procreating. I made this farm here so that they can do this themselves. There's a reason there's 4 of these things. Mate! Mate! See? Procreation! I shouldn't be watching this. I shouldn't be watching this, but apparently everyone's watching this orgy go down. What? Who said that? Do you need more beds? What? Okay, well, they want to procreate, but I don't have enough beds anymore. Maybe what I should do, instead of building out into the wall that way, which takes me forever, I should probably start building this way. You know? I should probably start building this way. That might be the way. Okay, this is where I wish the Stardew Valley mod pack would have come in handy and not let me lose durability on anything. But I suppose, you know, I can't have everything I want in life. Shear the sheep for wool? I plan to, but I first need to expand the village. I'm supposed to be trying to kill the Ender Dragon, right? That's the point of this game, and not, you know, faffing about like I am. Because I feel like all I'm doing is faffing about now. And eventually you guys are going to be like, my guy, finish the game. Stop faffing about. But see, the thing is, I'm a faffer, okay? If I don't faff, then how do I entertain? You know what I mean? Sometimes in life you gotta faff. Not fap, that's a different thing. Entirely. Okay, does this go all the way? It does not go all the way, and y'all nerds are not allowed to leave. Because you guys will get yourselves killed. That's why you're in here. It's for your own safety. Not for my safety, not for anyone else. Your own safety. Okay? I have a question. Go for it. By the way, if you guys haven't figured out, I'm terrible at Minecraft. I am. I'm playing this so that, you know, I have something to play so I can rant about. How much do you faff when you play FNAF? I don't faff at all when I play FNAF. When I play any horror game, I try not to faff around. I make sure that I complete a horror game as soon as humanly possible. Literally. Maybe because you don't play it. Exactly. I've played Five Nights at Freddy's before. I have. Oh my! You didn't see that, chat. You didn't see that. Okay. You didn't see what you saw there. Pretend like you saw nothing. Okay. Well, aren't you adorable, huh? How dried out are you? And how do you even come alive in the nether if you're so dried out? Do I have a harness for him? I have a lead. Does that work? Does he need a saddle? I should have a saddle, but does a normal saddle work for him? That's armor. That's not a saddle. Harness. How do you make a harness? How do you make a harness? Hold on. Let me just pause before he, you know. Minecraft harness. Three leather, 2 glass, and 1 wool. Is that how it's made? Where's the recipe? 3 leather, wool, glass. Okay, that's fairly easy. 3 leather, 2 glass, 1 wool. Do I have any wool? I say I should, but you know, as you can see, we don't have wool. There's my shears. Very easily solvable problem. Okay? Very easily solvable problem. Snip. And then you don't... okay, we need to continue to breed these individuals. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but you know. Can you move, please? Thank you. Okay. The color matters for how the harness looks. It's fine. Okay. So it's like this apparently, like so, and like so. Hoi! Okay, we have a harness. Chat, you guys happy? I still need that lead to keep him close by, don't I? Okay, cool. Does he ever turn unhappy again? Chat is never happy? No, never. Wow, you guys are such nerds. So he never goes back to unhappy. Okay, got it. I just want to make sure. Because that would be high maintenance. Mate! Breed! Make children for me! Yes! Get your moo and ba on. I shouldn't say that on the internet. I should not say that on the internet. You done? You done? You done? Okay. Okay. I need to expand that as well. Jeez. You're gonna be stuck there for a bit, buddy. It's okay. Don't worry. I have so much wheat. They're so adorable. The hell was that? I will say, this is a cool idea. Like, I know I've been giving Minecraft grief about basic stuff that should be in the game, but this is cool. How long are those 20 minutes? You know. I wonder if I'm doing it right. I actually can't believe we found a ghast without, like, you know, having to go to those plains you guys told me I needed to go to. Legitimately, I cannot believe we found him so quickly. Or at least traded for him so quickly. It has the bone meal effect on it. It's working? Okay. Okay, I have a question. If I find another ghast, or I trade for another one, at this point I think it's safer to trade than anything else. If I trade for a ghast, another ghast, and I give them snowballs, do they make baby ghasts? Because I could have a ghast family running around here, in all honesty. No? Darn it! No! And here I was, man. Praising Minecraft. Darn it. I was so hoping. I really was. I was so hoping. But okay, I have a new question. The happy ghast. Does it attack? And with what, if it does, with what do it attack? No? Yeah. I'm kind of starting to lose my faith in this. It's too happy to attack? Listen, even at my happiest, okay? I will attack. Okay? I defend, I attack, but most of all, I snack. You know? Know what I mean? Hey, Eljas, long time. How do you do? I'm okay on yourself there, buddy. Okay. This is where the farm will be. Okay, got it. Okay, you nerds can't get through there. So this is where we want to start digging. I'm going to try and dig out, I want to say like a good... I want to use the iron pickaxe for this, be a Kuez. Get a little bit more with that forge. Let's just do this so that I don't have things spawning on top of me. You for the coal. Never won't say no to coal. Oh. Perfect. Then I'm gonna just take down this whole damn mountainside. So we can expand our villager area. Shouldn't be using my diamond pickaxe, but it's okay. I have many diamonds. I do. I'm a diamond boy. Da 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 da. I'm a diamond boy. Na 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 na. I don't know the rest of that song, to be honest with you. Hardcore. Hey there, Underworld. Life's keeping you busy. That's why I'm not around as much. What's been happening? If I may be so bold as to ask. How's Minecrafting? We got a dried ghast. Something that I didn't actually think I would ever accomplish in this game, to be quite honest. But we did, and we did it in hardcore. So even if I died, I got a ghast in hardcore, baby. That's all I care about. You know what I mean? Oh, you're smiling! He's smiling! That's adorable. Chat, this is what I live for. Happy gas. Very happy gas. I'm gonna let you continue to get happy. You're so cute! You're so cute! Oh my lord, look how big this mountain is that I have to take down. But I've had family on renovating, moving stuff, then got my work on weekends and mostly school keeping me busy. Hey. Sometimes it's better to be busy than not busy at all, right? Oh! Hey! Hello, little man! He's adorable! Can I stick this on you? No, I can't stick this on you yet. Oh! Hello! You're adorable! You're actually just adorable! Your name from now on will be Roger. Can I put this on you? Come here. Roger. I'm just gonna need you to stick by just here, okay? You relax, buddy. Oh! You're so cute! Yes! You can't go too far, though. But there's a point where you're too busy. I know that feel. Okay, you stay here. Float happily nearby the villagers. There you go, buddy. Sorry about being so wet. The fuck? I'm so happy right now. I am ridiculously happy. I cannot begin to tell y'all how happy I am about what we have just accomplished. That is the single most adorable thing I've seen since Mau Mau. And Mau Mau is adorable. When I say Mau Mau, I mean my cat. I don't mean the anime character. Force feed him into adulthood? That's terrible. So much new stuff since last time I tuned in. Yep. We've been playing modded Minecraft for the last, I want to say, how long, chat? How long have I been doing modded Minecraft? Like, for the last, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks. So, I haven't really gotten to the point of actually continuing with my hardcore world. But, the fact is, we now have a guest, which is freaking fantastic. Although, as people have told me, Ghast, no attack. Ghast is too happy to attack. That will have him skip the teenage angst. No, we live for the teenage angst. Bring on the angsty teen. Oh, man. Remember when we were all at that point, chat? Remember when we were all angsty teens at one point? Oh, man. Although, to be fair, I wasn't really that angsty. I was more nerdish than anything, to be honest. I was. Okay, so I think this is where it stops. But I want to get rid of this entryway regardless. Yeah, we'll keep it here. I want to keep it on the same level. So here. I don't remember. I was too preoccupied with World of Warcraft. You see? That's fair. Alright, perfect. We are going to expand the village. Okay, I think this is where it is. So clear this section out. Perfect. Look at him! It's so adorable! You're so cute! Yeah, have a snowball. You're so cute. 30-year-old man in Goldshire playing a night elf female. Hey. What was I preoccupied with? I was making YouTube videos. Not in my teen years, more in my 20s. In my teen years, I wasn't really doing anything of honest to God himself noteworthy value, to be honest. I was studying with the hopes of going to university. That didn't work. Because we just didn't have money. What else was I doing? Working on my mother's nerves. Yeah, that was good. Not good. You should never work on your mother's nerves. What else? I was discovering... What was I discovering? I was really boring, man. I didn't go paintballing. I didn't do what other kids did. I mostly just kept to myself. I discovered Dota. There we go. That was a good time of my life. A very good time of my life. Dota 1 days, man. Before Dota 2 was even a thing, I was playing Dota 1. What was everyone else doing in their teens? Let's have that discussion. What were you doing in your teenage years? You know, those formative years of your life. I was the silent dude sitting in the back of the class. Hey, listen, nothing wrong with that. I will say, when you become a teenager, the hormones really do go out of whack. I wanna point that out. And the reason I say that is we had a particular teacher who would wear unbelievably low cut, tops. And it's the only time I've seen all the boys go from the back of the class to the front of the class. Yep. You're just like, wow. It's the only time I ever saw that. Skipping class, hosting Counter-Strike 1.6 server, managing the CS community forum, playing Warcraft 3 custom games, and World of Warcraft. That sounds like you were busy, in all honesty. It does. It sounds like you were ridiculously busy. Beta Orbiter? I have no idea what that means. That was really... Those formative years as a teenager, it was just like, whoa. You learn so much about life. And then you think you know a lot about life. That's the thing about being an angsty teen. Is you think you know everything about life. Oh, it's so adorable. Look at you just floating around there. I can't have you floating away, but, Eventually I'm going to look over there and the gas will just have, ballooned up. It's going to be the funniest thing in the history of planet Earth. Ow! Can you imagine I die here just outside my village from fall damage? That would be the most embarrassing thing that could happen. You had a phase where you played Yu-Gi-Oh? I feel like everyone had a phase where they played Yu-Gi-Oh. To be quite honest, I'm pretty sure everyone I know at least had a phase where they played Yu-Gi-Oh. They did. They did. They legitimately had a phase where they played Yu-Gi-Oh. I know I did. I had the strangest deck combinations, in all honesty. I had the strangest combination. But mine was like a mixture of two decks in one. And then obviously I had the Exodia, first turn draw strat. There was only one other kid that did. And only because I forced them into it. Oh god. Nah. I had a fun time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Up until they started doing all of these other weird, ridiculously strange summons. You know what I mean? Like, the whole synchro summon started happening, and now they have this XYZ fusion, and then they had this, and they had that, and I was like, what? Where were the days when I just had to special summon and just attack with, what I had? I was playing in the original show. Whoa! Remember earlier when I told you guys I'm just gonna look over there and the gas will have ballooned up? Look at that! My lord, you're big. Hello? You seem so happy. Yeah, it was. The very original one was so different, man. Hey, buddy, can I stick this on you? Oh! No, come back here! Ooh! Ow. Okay, that's a great way to get yourself killed. Dude! Oh, if I never do anything else in this hardcore thing, this is all I care about. Look at him! He's so cute! That is amazing. That honestly, that's just, oh my goodness, that is amazing. Don't even tell me otherwise. That's just bloody amazing. Kudos to the developers. You're a Magic the Gathering player. That's the one thing I just couldn't get into was Magic. And I really did give it a shot, but there's so many mechanics to the game that confuse me. I think the last deck I played was like a green elf, like swarm deck where people have told me that what you do is you just swarm the field like a bunch of 1/1s. And then you eventually summon your big boy, and then once you have your big boy on, he just like uses all the 1/1s as like damage. I don't know. It wasn't a very good strategy apparently, but that is my Magic experience. I've gone to a shop where they sell Magic cards, and apparently like Magic cards are ridiculously well sought after. Like, and I know there's Final Fantasy. And I think there's Marvel or Spider-Man. I'm not 100% sure. What else is there with Magic the Gathering? I know they do like a ton of collabs. But in all honesty, I have no idea about the game, to be honest. I don't really have an interest in it, to be quite fair. It's not something that It really isn't something that's like on my, oh my gosh, I must play this. Hello, buddy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't you like this, or do you not eat it afterwards? I didn't mean it. Doctor Who, Final Fantasy, Marvel, and Assassin's Creed. The Assassin's Creed one I know about. I got that deck, but I gave it to someone else. I'm not gonna need it. What am I gonna need it for? Lord of the Rings? Oh, interesting. You know what? He's taking way too long to move my diamonds, so I'm just gonna put them in here. Avatar? Oh my gosh. Isn't there also a Star Wars one coming out? Or am I imagining it? Is that hard hopium? He's so cute. He's so adorable. I love him. You're so cute. I should probably let you be free for a bit, but I just don't trust Minecraft to make sure you stay here. I don't trust Minecraft to make you stay here. He's so cute. He is. He's adorable. So since when did Minecraft music become so baller? I'd like to understand this. Dude, I cannot believe we actually got the Ghast. You haven't heard of Star Wars? I'm just speculating. That might be a fault on my end. I apologize. I don't want to spread misinformation. So chat, I'm letting you know I'm working on potentially getting a host for a Minecraft server, which would be great. So then everybody can come and play Minecraft. They're already hand in hand with Disney. I kind of hope that eventually someone buys the IP from Disney. In all honesty, I really do. I kind of hope they eventually buy the rights for it so that we don't have to deal with whatever has happened with Star Wars. I don't mind a new story, but they literally went like... They went nuclear with the world. And I was like, guys, you had all this written material you could have made something out of. Such good written material. What does Disney do? Sorry, none of this is canon. So in my head canon, Star Wars ended with Return of the Jedi. That's it. That's it. Rogue One was okay. People give the Kenobi series a you know, a hard time, I actually thoroughly enjoyed Kenobi. I'll be real with you. Not everything made sense in Kenobi, but they fixing the plot holes and making sure that we see what had happened. And to me, that was amazing. Honestly, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I loved how subtle the storytelling was between Vader and Kenobi. And spoiler warning! I'm not gonna spoil it, but there was such good storytelling between Vader and Kenobi. It was just like, oh. Such good storytelling. You know what game I want? Just give me Knights of the Old Republic 3, man. Just give me KOTOR 3. If you never give me another Star Wars game, just give me KOTOR 3. Give me Knights of the Old Republic 3. I want to see where my boy Revan at. And I've had this debate with people. Like, people glaze Darth Vader way too much, man. People glaze Darth Vader and Palpatine way too much. Way too much. Way too much. There's so much glazing on there, there may as well be a Thanksgiving turkey. Ooh, turkey. Nah. The Anakin glazing is way too strong. Like, Prime Anakin, yeah, I will 100% agree. Prime Anakin wrecks a lot of people. Vader was strong, but Vader had flaws specifically put in by Palpatine, which essentially nerfed Vader into the floor. Palpatine got wrecked by Mace Windu, got wrecked by Yoda. So when people say that Palpatine is the strongest Sith, I laugh at them. I do. I laugh at them. He's a genius. He is. And his use of the Force abilities are insane. But Darth Nihilus exists. Or existed. Man's ate fucking planets for breakfast. Using the Force. Y'all want to come tell me? Y'all want to come and tell me that that man is going to body a literal embodiment of the dark side? Holy shit, no! Hey! What the fuck is going on here? Okay, this is a problem. Oh shit. Ow! I actually want them to kill each other, if I'm being honest. Holy shit. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, kill each other, please. Oi! Leave my villagers alone! Fuck off! Fuck off! Who invited you, nerds? No one, that's who. Well done, Golem. My poor villagers! Don't start a raid. Why do you think I was trying to stay away? Ominous bottle. Bad Omen 4! Okay, you know what? I'm putting this up as a warning. Fuck you guys. That could have ended very badly for me. They were doing a nasty amount of damage, and I want to know why. Crossbow. Doink. Keeping this. B, you cannot be in here. B! B! Okay, well, that bee is gonna die if it stays there. What the hell? Why? Why? Who invited you fuckers? No one, that's who. No one. Not even your mother would invite you to this party. The fuck? Okay, well, we have a problem. Why were there so many? That's the other question I have. Normally there's only like 4. Why was there like 6? Is it because of the size of the village? is because of the days spent in the world? I don't know. I've never seen that before. Normally, they're like 4, and you can very much deal with them as long as you, like, get the leader out the way. I need to make sure I have a bucket of milk on me. Like, ugh. I'm gonna have to make a lava moat. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Make a moat of lava. When those boys dare come near my village, they'll die in a moat with a lava Loch Ness monster called Bessie. Not Nessie, but Bessie. And you know how serious I am? Is I'm using my southern accent. Just terrible, by the way. Horrible. Horrible. You know what I wish they would add to Minecraft, right? And it's gonna sound so dumb. But turrets. I do. I actually legitimately wish they would add turrets to the game. And hear me out. It doesn't have to be like, you know, completely auto-controlled. But I feel like turrets would add like a whole nother dimension. And especially if these losers can use it. That would be like my ideal thing, is if... I wish Minecraft would make it so that the villagers aren't completely helpless. Yeah, I know they got a golem. Like, I'm well aware they have the golems. But the problem is the golems are only so strong. Now, if you look at something like Dawncraft, where you've got like city guards, those guys are insane. I'm not saying you have to make them too OP, but I feel like there must come a point in time where the villagers stop being like super peaceful. And I suppose that'll also help with like, you know, people raiding their shit and stuff. I would love if they did that. Have I played with Mine Colonies? Yes, I have. I have. Mine Colonies is great, but the thing is with Mine Colonies, it's more complex than it should be. And I don't think a lot of people would like that mechanic. All I'm saying is, give these guys armor, a sword, and a shield. Like, you don't have to give them much else. I'm not saying they have to do obscene amounts of damage. But, like, just defend yourself, please. Like, that's what I wish. And you even see it with, like, the preview they did for the gas thing. Is that you watch these villagers just, like, helplessly flail about as the golem, like, you know, tries and deals with the issues. I don't like that. I don't. It's not empowerment. It's just I feel like, you know, when you play stuff like Skyrim or any other village for that matter, they are guards. Now you could argue that the golems are guards. The only reason these golems are here is because they naturally spawn. That's the only reason that the golems are here, is because they are natural spawn when you have a certain amount of villagers and a certain size of villagers. The more villagers you have, the more golems that spawn. Yada, yada, yada. Wada, wada, wada. Chiri, chiri, chiri. All of that. You know, complain, complain, complain. Grumble, grumble, grumble. But I would feel so much better about the game if they gave the villagers an option to defend themselves. You know? Or at least make one of the villagers repair the iron golem from time to time and not just let it die out eventually. You know what I mean? I don't know. Am I asking too much of Microsoft to do this? Probably, right? I'm probably asking too much of Microsoft to do this. Microsoft! Make the villagers fight back. They suck. Microsoft will be like, a skill issue. I'm like, yeah, it is a skill issue. You guys gave them lack of skill. What do you want? What do you want? They can't release tools of the material they just released. So yeah, too much. No, no, no. Of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Yep. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. It's gamer stuff, right? I'm the entitled problem. I apologize, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm the issue here. I should have known that asking developers to put stuff in games that makes sense, you know, is taboo. Egg on my face, right? Right? Egg on my face, yeah. Egg all over my face. At least they're removing the... How long have I played? This world is... 110 days old. Well, I like that they open it up more for modders. But again, I feel like for base game purposes, if they want to make the base game more fun, I feel like making stuff make sense is the way to go. Instead of adding a new forest with some creepy ass tree ant, maybe fix up the villagers first. You know? Don't just make them traders, let them have guards. And then put some creepy ass thing that if you don't look at it, it smacks you upside down and, you know, breaks your neck. What is he called? He's called the Look. What? The Lurch. What? The fuck is he called? I know he's in the Pale Forest. That's much. That much I know, but I don't even know what he's called. What is he even called? The something. I'm supposed to get a good look at him. Oi, I don't know if any of you died. The creaking. There you go. The bread of love. He's called the creaking. Thank you, Camden. Thank you, everybody. The creaking. That's my argument with this game. It's like, okay, so you've added this mod or this mob. What purpose does he serve? Like, do you actively need to go get him? It's like the Warden. I feel like the Warden, I understand its lore, but there's no need to go fight the Warden unless I have to. Like, to beat the game, you have to beat the Ender Dragon, which they have yet to buff the Ender Dragon. Like, if you think how old Minecraft has been, people body the Ender Dragon like it's nothing. I have done it in modded. I've yet to do it in vanilla. But I mean, everyone I know that's played vanilla has bodied the Ender Dragon like it's nothing. So why have they not buffed the Ender Dragon? Like, it's supposed to be like the final boss of the game, right? The Defense of Amber. I have no idea what that means. In modded, it's just so much easier, and I like modded Minecraft. I have no problem with vanilla except for like base issues with like, you know, base core game mechanics that make no sense. Like, we only now get copper armor, okay, and copper tools. Meanwhile, in Stardew Valley, you start with copper tools. I know it's two different games, okay, but I'm making a point here. You know what I mean? Oh, you're so adorable, Gregory. I'm changing names of him on the fly, but I just don't care. The Defense of Amber is why they added the creaking. Yeah, but I'm asking what is his purpose? Is there a reason you need to go and kill him? Like, is there a resource that you can get from him that makes it worthwhile going, okay, I gotta go into this creepy pale forest to get smacked around by a tree that acts like a weeping angel? If there is, then sure, great. If there isn't, then why bother? It's like, I know the Warden is lore-based, but there's no reason to go fight the Warden because he doesn't give you anything of noteworthy value. Now, if he gave me something like Warden armor, then I'd be like, hey, bitch, come and eat me, but eventually I will kill you. You know? It's like, I find that some people can beat the Ender Dragon with like wooden tools. I've seen it happen. And I'm like, okay, Minecraft, you have a problem. The Ender Dragon is being made to look like a fool. This is your end game boss. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not saying make the thing harder for anything, but I feel like there's so many ways to cheese the game that this is why people play modded Minecraft. Villagers won't fight as when they did in the first invasion. The ones that fought and got used to fighting became illagers. So if they would fight, they would just become what they're fighting. Okay, I understand. They make a priest, cleanse them of their anger, make a therapist. Ask them what's wrong and why do they crave such violence. You know what I mean? There's ways around this. There is. Make a couch. Make a therapist villager. Have them sit the illager down, right? Obviously, you have it on a leash. And then you talk. And then after a day of talking, the villager goes back to be, or the illager goes back to being a villager. See? Man, I should have been, like, head of creative at Minecraft. The game would have failed day one. The game would have failed day one. If it fits the lore, I understand. I understand. Warden has cool stuff for redstone and things. Eh. I'm talking for the average Minecraft player. Like, if they run into the warden, they're like, okay, I kill the ender dragon, I get a dragon egg. I essentially have a dragon egg, it's a prize. Yay! Okay? If I kill the wither, I get a nether star and make a beacon. Yay! If I kill the warden, who is one of the most ridiculously hard bosses this game has ever seen, I get nothing. Yay. You know what I mean? I just sound like I'm barely aching, and I do apologize if all it sounds like is bitching and moaning. But at the end of the day, there's ways that the game can be improved. There is. There's ways. Listen, can I just have that? You're walking around with this nether brick and doing forklift. I just feel like the game still needs, even after all these years, base things just don't make sense. And I want to know what the damn creaking is for. That's what I want to know. Why? Why is the creaking a thing? Listen, buddy, can I just have that, please? I need to go back to the nether, get nether brick so that the golem can place what he needs to place. Okay, this is expanding nicely. Hey TB Edits, welcome to the stream. How do you do? Yeah. What would you change of Minecraft if you could, chat? Like if you had a list of things that you could change for base Minecraft, what would it be? The Ender Dragon is like the Brood Mother in Grounded. In the beginning, it was so hard, but the game progressed so far that they just fell behind. The Warden, the only source of the Skull Catalyst, but what do you use it for? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Yeah, this is a single player world. I would remove tool durability. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think durability gives you that that need to survive stuff. MM Marvel, I cast Infernal 2 AM Doom Scroll. No. No need for doom scrolling. Chat, we're gonna go for like 10 more minutes, but I'm happy because you know why? Look at that. Repair kit material that can stack instead of keeping the same tool and combining them. See, that would be a and you know what? I also want the game to use materials that just feel like useless. You know? In making them feel useful. Like now copper has a better use than just being lightning rods and like stuff. Like I like the little golem. I do. He might not be like 100% the smartest thing on planet Earth, but it's convenient, you know? You have the golem. The golem is there to sort out items and put it stuff. You have copium, and why is that? Ah, gosh darn it, I thought I could get one more. Almost done, Chad, almost done. And then next time we'll sort out the villager stuff. We have a freaking guest. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Happy. I think for me, honestly, I would want turrets in the game. Like it doesn't have to be crazy turrets, but I would want turrets in the game. Just like base tower defense purposes. Especially like for raids. I feel like normally they'd be fine, but like from a raid perspective, it would be great to have turrets. It would. I'm now thinking like 7 Days to Die stuff here. Your baby, you want more? Isn't that all gamers? Aren't all gamers babies for wanting things in games? Isn't that what we were told? Gamers just want. I think the turrets are not there because of the age rating and so on. Yeah, true. I suppose that could probably be why. I mean, you don't really want a child going, "Wow, I need a turret, Dad. I need a turret." What do you mean you need a turret, son? You heard what I said, father. I can't deal with storage and organizing it. You're dead without applied energistics. I would like an auto sort. I will say that much. I feel like an auto sort would be lovely. I do. I feel like an auto sort should be something. Even if they're like, not hide it behind a mechanic, but they're like, okay, listen, you need to get this and this to get it. But once you have it, it works. I'd be down for that. I would. But until then, I like modern Minecraft. I click my middle mouse button, and boom, my chests are organized. You don't want a 200 block redstone machine. Look, I will say this much. I think redstone is a key part of what makes Minecraft so special, is because people that can do the weirdest things with redstone are the people you want to have in an apocalypse. You know what I mean? And the reason I say that is it takes an uncertifiable genius to be able to sort out redstone stuff. And you must think, right? You must think. We have all these guides and stuff on YouTube. Someone out there in the world had to figure that stuff out before guides were made. Someone out there had to figure that out first. Imagine that. Like, imagine being that smart that you sat there thinking how redstone works just to make things go. It's genius. Honestly speaking, some people are just absolutely cracked at being like Albert Einstein level of smart when it comes to Minecraft. Redstone is just circuits. Yeah, but it still takes a while to get everything sorted, no? Like you have to think about how it works and how you want the levers to work and all of that stuff. It's insane. It is absolutely just beyond my measure of comprehension. You know what I mean? But anyway, chat, I will see you guys tomorrow. I am dead on my feet. So I hope you guys have a good day. Like that guy that made a computer in Minecraft with Redstone, that's ridiculous. See, that is ridiculous. He was studying CPUs at uni. My goodness. Okay. I love you all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, work on your Redstone game. I need to do that too. Bye bye.